Hello, this is Divulged, and today I will be drawing tequila. Yay! As far as I know, I haven't tried tequila, but I'm not sure about that because when I go to neighbors, I just ask the bartender to make me something, and I don't really know what he makes. Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's okay. Once it was pretty gross, but I guess that's what happens when I just make it a surprise every time. I'm going to start with a bottle. No, that's too big because the main focus of this is actually going to be a glass and a lime. So let's put this farther back into the background. That needs to be a wider bottle. Yeah, more like that. Need to make the edges thinner. So today was pretty exciting. One of my friends witnessed, well, she didn't witness the actual shooting, but she lives right next to where it happened. It was crazy. This lady shot an elderly man. Or actually, I'm not sure if he was elderly, but he was older than her, I guess. I don't have all the details. Seemed like they were both working for the Seattle Parks Department or something, and she shot him. But I think she was apprehended. And then I woke up this morning and the power was out. I was going crazy because there was no internet. So I walked across to the Starbucks and a bunch of people were at the Starbucks. And I was unable to get a seat next to an outlet. So I was sitting there waiting for someone to leave. This woman left, sat down, got to a spot with an outlet. And I had been using the internet previously without the outlet. But then as soon as I plugged in, power went out at the Starbucks. Crazy. I don't know what's causing this. So then started talking to the guy next to me. Turns out he's temporarily staying in the same apartment building as me. And I actually saw him later today. But I'll get to that later. So I went to another coffee shop, Bark Espresso. I really like that place, but sometimes their internet isn't so great. And today it was really slow and annoying. And I was like, I need my internet. So I left and decided I would just show up to work early and use internet there at work. Got my stuff from home for work, walked out and realized I had forgotten something. So I went back in and the power came on. So I stayed home on the internet, and that was good. Then I went to work, and I left my keys at work. Walked home, and I couldn't get in. So I kept knocking on the door, and eventually my mate let me in. But I had to contact him on Facebook because I had actually left my phone at home. It was a very disorganized day for me. And while I'm sitting outside the door, knocking and waiting for him, I see the guy that I saw at Starbucks. There he is. Turns out he was staying with the manager. And I said hi. He's like, oh yeah, I went to the Starbucks at the mall. Because he had asked me where he could go for internet and I think dry cleaning or something. So it looks like he had a better day than I did. And it's Friday night, but Not going to neighbors tonight. My knee still hurts, and I want to go skydiving. Don't want to have to deal with the knee then. And some of my friends are out of town. So it's day at home. No, I don't like that glass there. So yeah, here's the tequila bottle. Should probably put a label on it, but not yet. Ooh, cork. It needs a cork. Have the cork showing through here. I'll switch to the stylus for all these dots. Oh no, stylus is stuck. Okay, here it is. If it will work. Maybe it won't. Okay, here it is. I love the internet. I really could not go without internet. I was freaking out without the internet. Life just wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be as much fun. I need access to information all the time, whenever I want to. Whenever I want it to be there. And that comes with some problems. Because it's easier to forget stuff when you know you could just Google it whenever you want. I love Googling stuff. I love Google. Okay. So here's... I think that looks glassy enough. No, I need something here. Make sure it looks like the cork is inside. Just to be really in there. Okay, that's better. And this is going to be on a table, so there's going to be a reflection. I'm not quite sure how that will go. First, I need the glass. Glass. That is a much better spot for the glass. And then it'll come down here on the other side. No, that blends in too well with the glass of the bottle. So I'm going to redo this initial side. New. Okay. And I don't know if I should leave it as a plain glass or decorate it some more. I think it deserves some decoration. I tried glass, not really glass blowing. I think I did a little bit of actual blowing, but it was mostly glass forming, I suppose. That was pretty fun. I would do it again. But ever since I started playing Draw Some, well, before then, but I really like drawing on my tablet. It's just so easy. Don't have to get out extra supplies. And this bottle looks empty, and so does the glass. I need to fix that. Here's some liquid. Liquid! Make sure the lines are really thin. Yeah, so I forgot my keys at work, and I left my phone in the apartment, so my boss actually brought the keys to me on her way home. That was really nice. Wow. And I have my keys now, so I can show up for work on time and open up everything. And looks like there's some salt around the edge of this lid. Salt, salt, salt. Sodium chloride. Make it bluish, slightly blue. I actually really like that. That would be good for the liquid. I think I'll just continue it this way and then I'll go over it and fix it. No, not there. Yes. Liquid, liquid. Do you prefer liquid soap or hard soap? I prefer liquid soap. Okay, there's the glass. And some more blue stuff. And liquid. That. Liquid. This should be darker. Maybe I won't do a shadow. But no, I have to do the shadow because the line is going to have a shadow. It would be too inconsistent if it didn't have a shadow. And I broke one of my own rules right there. I did not pick up my finger, I just kept going and going, and I made one little mistake, and I had to redo that whole section, as you just saw. Do not do that. Do a little bit at a time, as I am now doing. Okay. This should actually be lighter. This should be darker. And here, this should be lighter. Lighter, lighter, lighter. I don't know why I just did that. Oh well. Salt, salt, salt. Okay. And the shadow. Shadow is actually going this way. In the picture it's different, but I want it to go this way. And it's building up a lighter shade toward the middle. I'll make it scratchy to make it look like a shadow. It's pretty shadowy. So I'll have to go back with the eraser, smooth it out, and to lighten this middle part. Now it's a shadow. The bottle also needs a shadow. I want to make sure it's distinct from the bottle itself. Does that look right? No. I think the bottle needs to be more ambiguous. Because it's so much wider and it overlaps the glass. Probably go like that. I'm combining several photographs that I'm looking at in order to create this image. Okay. And then the line. I guess when it comes to color, this isn't a very organized drawing. I have just a little bit of tan in the corner, and the rest of it is gray and blue, and now I'm adding green and yellow. Not organized, but I might add a label to the bottle of tequila. And when I do that, I'll try to bring the colors together. Hopefully, I don't run out of ink. That would really suck. Oh no, my stylus keeps rolling under my computer external fan thing. Whenever I play games on my computer, well, certain games like Civilization 5, it heats up and it wants to shut itself down, which is good because it saves my computer, but it doesn't save my game, and it's not good for my computer, so I bought a fan to put under it. I prefer lemons to limes. When I was sick, I was really craving lemonade. Normally, lemonade is good, but not something I drink often. But I really, really, really wanted lemonade when I was sick. Lemonade, lemonade, lemonade. But these are limes, not lemons. It's a lime. It's half a lime. Dave Legend, the person that I am playing with, is pretty good. You should play with him. I don't know why people use hashtags on Facebook. Why? It's not Twitter. And yellow. I can't really erase any areas really close to the glass, so I need to rely on this yellow to create a straight line. Or not straight, obviously, a curved line, but curved in the right way. And then there's green. I don't know if it's the right type of green. Maybe this green? No, this green. Yes. And I'll have to go back with the darker lime green, because this is way too wide. It's not the correct perspective. I think I have a pretty good setup here. You have the taller bottle, the short glass, and then the little lime. Looks so happy. The lime's going off the page, the bottle's going off the page, the glass is hiding. It's like a nice group photo of an alcoholic beverage. Okay. Blend this in. And this is too yellow right now. It needs some more green. But this really pale green actually helps to connect the lime with the glass, which is pretty nice. And center should be more green and yellow too. I'm just layering colors because I love colors. Now that looks like a lime. Okay. Outline this. So excited for this weekend. It was sunny today. It's supposed to be sunny tomorrow. And it's going to be sunny on Sunday, and I'll be skydiving on Sunday. Woo! I'm going to skydive with people, going to try some new crazy things. I'm ready for the weekend. Okay. Now it needs a label and a ribbon. The ribbon will of course be green, and the label is going to need some tan. I really want to incorporate the colors together, so I'm going to take some tan and add it to the line. Add a few dots. 'Cause I want it to blend in. The composition has to make sense with the color as well as the shapes. That doesn't look right, but I can have a few dots. I need that stylus, my finger hurts. Where did it go? Dots, dots, dots. There, now the lime is really part of it. And I think I'm going to take that pale green and add it around the rim of the glass where the salt is. And maybe just a few dots here in the cork. Seems better. And now, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, the label and the ribbon. Label must come first. Obviously the label can't say tequila on it. No, that doesn't look right. Never mind, it's not going to have a label. But it will have a ribbon. Here's the ribbon. Okay. Give it an edge. And some shading. Do any of you like tequila? I don't really know if I do. Do you? If you're old enough to drink, let me know. Labels are fun. I think this weekend I'll bring some hard liquor with me to the drop zone. Because usually there's a tradition of bringing beer, which I do, but I want to try something different. I'm not a traditional person. I'll, I'm sure they'll appreciate it. I don't know what I should bring. I think I might get some of those little samples. Different samples of different types of liquor. And then people could just drink whatever they want. And I'll probably have some too of whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'll try tequila. Because that is the word of the day. And it's Friday. That makes it the word of the weekend. I don't know what day you will see this on, because I'm kind of sorry. Well, I am sorry. I'm not kind of sorry. I'm really sorry that I haven't been uploading every day. Okay, is it done? It might be. No. Okay, now is it done? No. Yeah, you should know me by now. I'm just never done. Well, not never, it just takes me a long time. The colors still look out of place. I'll add some yellow to the cork. And I'll add some yellow to the ribbon. I should have picked a different background color, because with the white it's just too white. Too much white, too many pops of color. Just looking at it right now. I could add another line. Then it would be too cluttered. Then again, maybe not. I think it does need another line. I really do. It needs a line in the bottom left corner. So I think I will find a good picture of a line, a different line. So it has to be different from the line which I already drew. A different perspective. Okay, I think I found one. Actually, in these other images of lines, I'm seeing a distinct white pattern here, which I missed in the image that I was looking at before. So I need to add some white lines to the line, like that. Okay, now I will draw the second line. This line is doing this. I guess all that shadow work is really not that important now. Oops. Long video. I'm sorry about my perfection obsession. I'm sorry, Dave Legend. I really hope you know that this is tequila by now. But I already drew a lime slice, so maybe this one won't take as long. And for this one, I will have to add a shadow for the lime. So here it is. That was it. That's really all that's going to show. All that shadow effort. Well, at least you got to see it in the video. If I didn't make this video, then no one will know how much effort I put into the shadows of the bottle and the glass. Now, it's a record for the world to see. I love limericks. Normally, I'm not much of a poem person, but I just love limericks because they're usually sexual, and to me, that's really amusing. So I just learned a new one. There was a young maiden. Oh, I messed that up. I got that confused with a different limerick. Sorry. Okay, I'll say it again. There was a young vampire named Mabel, whose periods were exceedingly stable. By the light of the moon she'll sit with a spoon and drink herself under the table. I just love that. Great limerick. But I do know some others. Here's another menstruation one. We all know that tampons are spongy, but oftentimes get rather grungy. But why they have strings, among other things, is so that the crabs can all bungee. And here's another one. There once lived a man in Fife, who made love to the corpse of his wife. How could I know, Judge, she was cold, did not budge, just the same as she'd acted in life? What are your favorite limericks? I just love limericks. Let me know. The more sexual, the better. I was on the limericks subreddit, the one about the vampire. And the ink is low, but I think I have enough time to finish this lime. Time for the lime. Hey, I could make up my own limerick. Except I can't really think of a limerick and focus on drawing at the same time. I'm already kind of losing my mind. Limes are fun. Not as much fun as lemons. Is it this green? Yes. Yay! Okay, then more yellow. I really like this bright yellow just because it's bright. This. And because the light is coming from the direction that it is, this line should have more lime over here and less of the dark green. Maybe I could even add some shininess to it over here. But then I have to do it on the other side too. Maybe I can use this. Does that look right? No. This looks better. Except that it's picking up on the grid in the tablet. No! Now I've got this other line. And we'll go back to this one. Then I wanted to incorporate cork color. I still have plenty of ink for this stuff. I still don't like how there's a gap between the two lines. I really should have considered that, but it's too late now, and I'm definitely not adding a third line. So, guess this just won't be one of my best drawings. Oh well. This weird dream last night involving... Well, I'm actually pretty much done with this drawing, so I will talk about that weird dream next time. Thank you for watching the Tequila. I am about to send this. And goodbye, everyone.